Okay, what's up everybody? I'm going to test out the keeps this morning and see how they are for a little farming run, just as I did with Act 1 and the Vault of the Assassin previously. I'm going to see how the keeps are for legendaries, monster density, things like that. I'm not sure if there's going to be a cursed chest in here or not, but we are going to find out together. Let's see how viable the keep depths are in patch 2.0.1. Alright. Hopefully we'll find some legendaries. Good amount of elite packs, maybe a goblin or two. Still waiting for that item to drop. That's going to be a build changing item for me. Hopefully it might be something like the Mage Fist, so that I might be able to make a fire wizard. Or perhaps Frostburn gauntlets. They would add to my Frost wizard that I attempted to make previously. I also want to make a lightning wizard, so if any items drop with anything that gives me particularly high lightning damage or something that adds to a lightning skill, I would really try to make a lightning wizard. And I would want to try to make a lightning wizard. So we'll see. We'll see if that drops, if something like that happens. But so far, I think the monster density in the keep depths, although it isn't as good as pre-patch 2.0.1, it's pretty decent. I'm not going too far without encountering more monsters, so here's our first elite pack. Shielding, Arcane Enchanted, Orbiter, and Waller. And I have to be careful here because my teleport was on cooldown and I didn't realize it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at this monster density over here. This is pretty good. The keeps, I think, are actually pretty good. These used to be the go-to place for legendaries before patch 1.0.8. Or, yeah, 1.0.8, right? Yeah. This used to be, people used to do keep runs, or keep depth runs. Keeps 2 over and over and over again to try to get legendaries. And I think actually if you're not able to play Reaper of Souls yet and only able to test out patch 2.0.1, I think this is actually a good place to come back to again, to be honest, because look at the density here. And if there's a cursed chest in here that we find, that even adds to it. That adds a little bit of a bonus. So we'll see. This is only keep depths level 1. We'll see what happens when we get to level 2. That always was the best place, like I said, so we'll see if it holds up to its standards. Hey! Legendary, two-handed mace, awesome. Yep, the keeps is where it's at, I'm telling you. See guys? The keeps are where it's at. Alright, what did I get? Oh, I got this again. This lightning mace. I forget what it's called. The Schaefer's hammer, that's it. Alright, well, I was just talking about a lightning wizard and I get this lightning item. The problem is I don't have a socket here. And we don't have access to the mystic yet for me to reroll something into a socket. Which means I'm never going to get the damage that I have now without the crit damage. However, it's just too much. Nah, I was going to say it might be something that I could maybe tweak around and see if I could get a lightning build out of it, but it's just too much of a loss of damage. 38% damage lost, almost 39%. That's too big of a hit, I think. Unfortunately. That's a really decent weapon, though. It's decent if it had a socket. Oh well, too bad. It's too bad we don't have a socket in that. If that had a socket, I'd be re-rolling Lightning Wizard right now, as a matter of fact. So.
Need more time.
But we'll see. Hopefully that's just the start of legendaries that will be dropping for us here. Okay, I gotta head back down now. Ah, come on, teleport. I hate you, cool down on teleport. Alright. There we go. No! Teleport is so wonky, I'm telling you. I say this all the time, but it really is. Sometimes it works wonders, and sometimes it's just so frustrating that you can't teleport through certain walls and certain objects. Yeah, see, I was able to teleport through that wall there. And some walls just don't work. Get another elite pack here. Oh, this is tremendous. Look at my Enchantress freezing. That was awesome. She kept them pretty much stun locked. That was fantastic. Thank you, Enchantress. Teleport, man. You can't teleport through a closed door. Ugh.
Need more time.
Alright, yeah, like I said, I think the density here is pretty decent. We already encountered a few elite packs, so that's pretty good. We're still only on level 1. We have 2 more levels to go. And as a matter of fact, I started on the Heart of Sin quest, but if you wanted to start on the quest for the keeps in particular, you could actually fight Gom at the end as well. Maybe do a little Gom run. I don't know if it's worth it, but I'm not going to be doing that now because I didn't start on the correct quest. I just wanted to see how the keeps were, you know, just in and of themselves for farming. But if you wanted to do this run and also put Gom in at the end, you're welcome to do that as well. Is this fire ever going to go out? I guess not. Okay. Alright. Just moving along here. This might be the event. And no, he's not here. Okay, sometimes there's an event there. You help this merchant. A bunch of skeletons. I'm sure you guys know what it is. A bunch of skeletons spawn from the lava, and you have to just kill them all. And then a little mini boss spawns, and you kill him, and that's the event. But we did not get it, unfortunately. Now. All right, so that's the keeps level 1. We got 1 legendary, pretty good density. I thought a couple elite packs, so. Pretty good so far. Let's see now. This is the legendary keeps too. Like I said, people used to come here for the most legendaries per hour. Pre-patch 108. So we'll see how it is now. Post-patch 2.0. Oh, there was a goblin here? I didn't even see him. Don't even think about it. Hold on. There's a goblin here. Nice, I got him. Okay. Now for this pack. Alright, so we got a goblin, another elite pack, and we've only been in the keeps 2 for like what, 2 minutes? 1 minute. As a matter of fact, we responded chest. Look at all this. Okay, so obviously this is just particularly on my run, but this is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, pretty decent. Matter of fact, you know what? I might might want to go up first. I think this may lead to the keeps 3. So let me head up first, and then we'll make our way back down. I want to do full clears here just to get the full test, you know, the full range of the test, and see if there are any cursed chests or anything like that. I don't want to miss them. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I came up first. I knew this was going to be a dead end up here. Okay, let's go back down.
Still waiting.
Gotta watch those suicide bombers, those fallen maniacs. They don't seem like too much of a threat, but if a lot of them pile up at once, they can explode and one-shot you.
Need more time.
Okay, here we go, another elite pack. Ah, so many explosions to the face. Okay. Tenacious brawlers. Yeah, I haven't really had a dull moment here, which is pretty good. I actually like this. I like the keeps better than Vault of the Assassin, because I was pretty impressed with Vault of the Assassin when I tried testing that place out a few days ago. And I was impressed with the density there, even though the amount of elites were drastically reduced from what they once were. The density was still pretty good. So I was happy there, and I thought maybe that would have been the best place to farm just as far as monster density was concerned. But the keeps are pretty good here. I couldn't teleport out. Sorry. Go again, not able to teleport out. Kinder shot. Apparently this is a really good bow. Well, not at level 38, but that's the level 38 version of it. But I saw somebody posted, I think it was on, I don't know where it was. I think it was retweeted on Twitter from someone, I forget. But I saw a Kinder shot, a level 60 Kinder shot, which was pretty amazing, to be honest. It had like 1.3 or 1.4k DPS, but it had a socket, and it had like 700. No, I'm sorry, not 700. That was a different item. It was a level 60, and I think it had like a few hundred, like maybe 300 or so, 300 or 400 dex, or 300 or 400 vitality as well. Reduces cooldown just like this, and a socket. So it was just higher stats, but it also had vitality, the one that I saw. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was a definite upgrade for the guy who found it. Is it Nephilim Word? Okay, we're almost done with the Keeps 2 here. And then the Keeps 3 isn't too large, but we'll do that as well. That'll lead us right to where Dom usually is. And then I'll head back to town and we'll do a little evaluation of this run here. But I think so far it's really good. I would definitely come back here if I was just trying to farm for legendaries or for you know, just high mob density, Paragon experience or whatever. I would definitely come back here.
Need more time.
Now remember, this is all for pre-Reaper of Souls. This is if you are not playing Reaper of Souls and you don't have access to bounties or Nephilim Rifts or anything like that, because naturally in Reaper of Souls, when you have the ability to do bounties and Nephilim Rifts, that's really all you need to do. I would not recommend just coming to a zone and farming, you know, in campaign mode or something like that. If you have Reaper of Souls and you're going to be farming, you know, do bounties and rifts, that's for sure. But this is pre-Reaper of Souls. We don't have access to that stuff yet, and we are trying to find out the best way to farm for legendaries, for items, for cursed chests, whatever it is, Paragon experience, everything. I'm trying to see what the most efficient routes are for pretty much the pre-adventure mode of Diablo 3. That sucks. This guy probably just got on the PTR and he copied his characters over, and crafted amulets are required level 61, which is a bug. Blizzard acknowledged that, and they said they were going to be fixing it soon, but I guess they haven't gotten around to fix it yet. I hate this poison enchanted stuff. Okay, finally.
My bags are full.
Alright, I need to head to town in just a minute here so that I could salvage my stuff. Alright, now I don't want to head back to town because I just got the shrine here. Okay, there's the Keeps 3. So before I go into Keeps 3, I'll go back to the town, salvage really quick, and then we'll continue. Wow, look at this over here. I wasn't even going to come over here. I was going to just leave the saloon. But I'm definitely glad I did. I had a lot more monsters over here to kill. Okay, that's the whole thing, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, now I have 3 Nephilim orbs. Really? Are you serious? I don't want to go back to town and waste this buff. Alright, well I'm going to keep going. And then as soon as the buff runs out, I'll go back to town. Now I got a fleeting shrine. It's like the game doesn't want me to go back to town yet. Oh, check this out. You can now have more than one... Okay, this is new. You can now have more than one slow time bubble up at once. So, since I have the empowered shrine, my cooldowns are drastically reduced. So they're getting replenished a lot faster. So as you can see here, look at that. my cooldown for slow time regenerated before the old slow time wore away, and I cast a new one, and you're able to have 2 up at once now. Before this, whenever you casted a second slow time bubble, it would remove the first one. So now you can have more than one at once. That's new. That's definitely a new feature. Pick up the topaz. There we go. I knew I had room for a topaz.
Not ready yet.
Alright, just about done with the Nephilim buff. Yeah, okay. That just wore off. So now, I guess as soon as my fleeting shrine wears off, we'll go back to town. Okay, good. Right after this elite pack. This is perfect.
I don't have enough arcane power. Still waiting.
Okay, finally.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, I'll get that when I come back. Okay, let's head back to town, salvage this stuff, and we'll go right back, finish out the Keeps 3. Okay. That I'm going to keep. I think at the end of the PTR, I'm going to do like a recap video of all the legendaries I found on the PTR, because I'm pretty sure since I started finding legendaries I hadn't salvaged any of them yet. I'm keeping them all in my stash here. So these are all the new, besides the Azureth, like I said, is on my Enchantress. These are all the new legendaries I've found so far on the PTR. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the Azureth. And I also found a few legendary crafting agents as well. The Sidru Bone here and Griswold Scribblings. And, oh, and this too, the Shard of Eenstig Plate, whatever that is. So I'm going to keep those together. Those are the crafting reagents that I've found so far. And, yeah, okay. So let's throw these in real quick. And I'll head back down.
Need more time.
Sometimes teleport goes through walls, sometimes it does not. Wow. Oh my god, he got a level 70 scoundrel token on PTR. Wow. I've seen people on PTR get level 61 items, but never level 70. And they supposedly had fixed that. They fixed that in a hotfix, that people weren't supposed to be able to get items above level 60 on the PTR when playing with the PTR. Alright, before I head up here, that's the end. So before I go there, hopefully teleport works here, that would be awesome. Yes, awesome.
Still waiting.
I need to check this top part here, just in case. Like I said, I wanted to do a full clear, in case there were any cursed chests or another elite pack or anything like that up here. I don't want to miss it. Okay, there's nothing up here. But thankfully with teleport we can get back to where we were pretty quickly. Okay, here we go. Right, I don't think will spawn since I haven't started on his quest, but we'll see what happens. I really don't think he will though. Keep it safe. Oh, just exploring everything. Okay. Yeah, he didn't spawn.
Not ready yet.
Okay. So, that was a pretty quick run through the keeps, level 1, 2, and 3. I got 1 legendary. I think the density is actually pretty good. The mob density is not bad. And there weren't any cursed chests in my run. I don't know if cursed chests will spawn there or not, but in the run that I just did, there weren't any. So, if there is a cursed chest in there that does spawn, that's a bonus. I think that you know it's worth going to. But even without the cursed chests, I think the mob density and the amount of elite packs, the potential for that one event in the keeps level 1 with the weaponsmith, I think. So there's an event in there. I think it's pretty good, and you can also, like I said, you can also throw Gom in there at the end if you start on the Gom quest, and you play from there. You can actually do a little mini boss at the end as well if you wanted to. So I think the keep depths level 1, 2, 3 is a pretty solid run to do for pre-Reaper of Souls without the adventure mode. I think that's pretty good. So I would give it a pretty good rating. So check out the keeps if you want to do a quick run for legendaries, definitely.